Hi everyone, what is today? Is today Wednesday? I'm gonna check that. I think today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday? What day is it today? It's Wednesday! Guys, it's Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! Alright, so I didn't make a video yesterday. And here's why. I did not sleep at all the night before yesterday. So let's see, Monday night. Could not get to sleep. Every time I would lay down my head and close my eyes, sleep would just not come. Zero sleep. Nothing. Zero. Nada sleep. So I spent most of Tuesday just trying to get sleep, some sort of sleep. And every time I closed my eyes, same thing. I couldn't get it done. I couldn't get any sleep. So I decided that today's video I was going to talk about sleep and how to actually have a good night's sleep so I finally got to have a good sleep around 5 yesterday, and I got up once to get a drink of water and some other things, and then I think that was around 7, 8-ish maybe, and then I went back to bed and I got up a little bit before 8 o'clock and showered and got school done and the rest of my day, which now includes you. Anyway, so yes, that's a lot of hours, but hey, I didn't sleep well the night, I didn't sleep at all the night before. So considering all of that, considering I couldn't sleep at all that day, I'm not even going to apologize. But it is very, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about sleep. And I was looking at this wonderful website about different tips for fibromyalgia patients who have fibromyalgia and when there's sleep issues. So step number 1 is it's how you do get up in the morning. And so it's really good to be exposed to sunlight first thing you have when you wake up. So this morning, after my shower, I went outside and I stayed out there for a little bit. I didn't go on a walk or anything, but I did stay outside for a good about 5 minutes, so that wasn't too bad. And then, because that's gonna get stabilize your rhythm and helps your body realize okay, I need to be up at this time and not actually go to sleep. So keeping a good sleep schedule, so shutting down and just allowing yourself okay, the more I get up at this particular time in the morning, the more I do my morning walks or get out in the sunlight or be exposed to sunlight or things like that, that's going to help keep the rhythm of my sleeping process. At least it should. Okay, so then, so I did have a sleep study done for myself, which is where the narcolepsy comes in. It's very interesting because with narcolepsy, I have it. And so every time I do fall asleep, I am constantly dreaming. And every time I fall asleep, whether it's my naps or in actual sleep, I'm always dreaming. Always dreaming about something. Which isn't necessarily the best sleep, because you're not fully relaxed in a deep sleep. So I have to take an afternoon nap. It's best for me to take 2 naps a day, actually. Very, very interesting to do that, to keep the amount of sleep that I need. And if I do get my naps in, then the actual sleep that I have is a deeper sense of sleep, and so I'll actually get more actual recharging rest. I like that. So it's about a 20-minute nap, but I would like to get it to 15 minutes so that the first, but depending on how, I don't know, I haven't quite figured that out. Right now it's a 20-minute nap. I have done 12 minutes, I have done 15, I've done 30, but I need to figure out how to regulate those naps in the day so that I get as much actual rest and healing process that I need in order to get my day going and doing all the things I need to do. Something that I have not been able to figure out yet is the wind down and relax for a couple hours. How does one do that? Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I try to get to bed at 8 o'clock. What am I supposed to do? Starting from 5, start winding down, read a book, what am I supposed to do? So, and often, by the time it's 6 o'clock, I usually watch an episode of a TV show, 1 or 2, and then, get ready for bed, do my other nightly routine, and that's just my normal night thing. But, maybe it's better if I, start at 5 and just start winding down after dinner and read a book instead, and then listen to some music. One of the things that's is recommended is taking a warm shower and just relaxing all your muscles, so that you're relaxed and ready for a good night's sleep. One thing that is extremely important is blocking out any blue light. So the lighting in your screen. So if you are used to going to bed and checking your Facebook or on your phone, or just doing everything, or sometimes I'll watch a TV show before bed, like I just said. Which is not the best idea for me to do. So the blue light is actually very bad on the sleeping rhythms and whatnot, so that can be damaging. So I need to figure out how to do that. Sometimes people who eat too close to their bedtime can be hurtful. I try not to eat after 8 o'clock. Once it's 8, dinner's already been over, dessert's over, I try not to eat anything after 8 o'clock. I have tried to move that to 6 sometimes, because sometimes we eat dinner around 4, and I'll have a little bit of a snack at 5, and then just be done. And then, that's sometimes what I do. One of the suggestions here on this website is to try progressive muscle relaxation. So their suggestion is releasing, so improving. That's interesting. So possibly some yoga positions before you should go to bed, different things that are supposed to be good for your sleep. And then, of course, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor if you are really having major sleep problems. One thing that I already do, is make sure that my room is dark as possible. So I shut my door, have my door shut, and I have my black light. The reason why the black light's here is, first off, for my sleep, but second, because of my migraines. This sheet has been a lifesaver, because across the street, our wonderful neighbors, I love them dearly, but before this whole coronavirus quarantine thing was happening, there was a car that would come in at midnight, just driving through, and their lights would shine right through my bedroom, and it was the light, it burns. So I really disliked that. Anyway, and then the migraines and everything, so I have my lamp, my screen that I open and shut. Oh yeah, and my ladder for my humidifier is up there. Well, is it a humidifier? Is it a... It's not a humidifier, because humidifier... Diffuser. That's the word. It's my diffuser, not humidifier. Humidifier is a different tool. We have one of those, but it's downstairs. And then, of course, Aunt Barbara, my plant. We call her Aunt Barbara because that's who gave it to us. Anyway, so those are the lists of things to do. And you already know that I already journal, and that really helps to get the thoughts from my mind out and onto paper, and that helps a lot. I have my water bottle at night. I will sometimes do some lotion on my hands to make it smell so good, so that if if I'm sleeping like this and there's a hand near, continue smelling, and it just helps the night's dreams go wonderful. I have diffused lavender oil because it's a good sleep time relaxation kind of oil to help. So I've done that. I have rubbed lotion on my feet. I've also done oils on my feet to help the relaxation process. Don't do that one as much as I used to. Probably should start that one up again, actually. But anyway, so that's sleep. And that's the suggested things to do for sleep for anyone who has fibromyalgia. I did point in a few things that I personally have done and what I feel helps and everything. But you really have to figure out and be consistent. That is the one thing I've learned with fibromyalgia is you have to be consistent with what you do. I am not always consistent with what I do, but I am working on it and I am trying. But I could get better. Anyway, I hope y'all are having an amazing, amazing Tuesday. It's the June 24th, so June's almost over, guys. Talk soon. Bye, y'all.